Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another radio control journey. Now, something came in the mail today I've been wanting to buy for 2 years, and I am excited. 2 years ago, I want to say it was around 700 bucks, and I think I got it for around 236. Of course, there's going to have to be a little bit more purchase with it, but TOYAN model engine. Pretty excited about this one. Now, I did get the FS-S100A. It has 1,000 more revs, and it's just a little bit lighter than the GA version. So pretty excited. Definitely going to throw it in a rat rod or a hot rod. Been looking into something like a sand scorcher because of the belt movement and how much belts we got moving in the front and stuff like that. So that would just be cool and mounted in the right position in the back of a VW. So, and I was thumbing through this, and you get displacement on the GA. And then displacement on the FS-S100A. And you can see that the FS-S100A is 1,000 more revs and just a little bit lighter in weight. Just 385 grams instead of 390. So, and I do have this 4-channel DX4S, or if need be, which I don't want to use a stick, but I can use what I use to fly my drones. But let's dive into this old girl. Like I said, I am excited. We got some lube. I will be taking apart the top and making sure there's lubes on the cams. This is a gasket for the side of the brushless starter motor. So I'll probably get another one of these just in case this goes out. Here's the exhaust. And every time you screw it in, these holes face away from the motor. So you're not splattering oil and all kinds of other crud all over the side of your motor. And then we got the fan blades. Get those mounted up. Be nice if there was an extra one in there. Starter belt, which on the instructions it says TOYAN across there, and it doesn't. But that would be nice. That would be nice. Ooh, she's snug in there. Alright. Big flywheel. I see a lot of people running it with no filter. Definitely going to put an air filter on it before I ever start it up. Takes an OS Type F glow plug. Here's where your fan belts go. Your fan blades. It's pretty deep. I don't really see a piston down in there. But carburetor, so your air filter is going to go here. Fuel line. And put a catch can or something here to catch the oil dripping out. Pretty smooth. Of course, it can be air cooled or water cooled. Yeah, this thing is awesome, you guys. So let me give you some numbers here. You're looking at a displacement of 3.5 cc and an output of 0.5 horsepower. Now that's not much, guys. If you watch crawler videos on this, it's at 12,000 RPM to get that 0.5 horsepower output. And I just don't like that. That's asking too much to be crawling with. Constant high RPM. I mean, that's fine. Whatever floats your boat and finds your lost remote. But I personally want to put this in something that I have low expectations on as far as performance, like a rat rod. You know, you're just going to burn out and drive around with a rat rod and listen to it sound. And a sand scorcher would be cool if you actually got it to kick up dust and got it hauling ass. Maybe like with a Jado 2-speed transmission. So, I don't know. Kind of sounds like I'm going to be buying 2 of these guys. But, I can't wait. I definitely can't wait. Let me take a peek inside and see if we got some lube on her. But just wanted to make this video short and sweet. Basically just letting you know I have this. And now I'm definitely wanting to build something like this. For those of you following my channel, you might have seen glimpses of this. This is the JJRC rat rod I've been building. Pretty much custom everything. TIG welded chassis. I turned the transmission into a motor. And you can see the motors right there in the back. And the servo fell off, but she's a work in progress. And there's the powertrain going through the Bic pin, which is a thing I do, to the diff. I made shackles and everything for the suspension. It's independent front suspension. All designed, hand cut and made. So definitely looking to, build something like this. It's my first rat rod build. Pretty impressed with myself. So to have something like this under the hood in a 10th scale, I think would be pretty freaking awesome. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, but that's just my idea. I wanted to do something different. People's been throwing them in crawlers, which is nice. Everybody wants a real motor in a crawler. That's cool. I just don't think this is going to give me the performance I want. So that's why I want to go ahead and put it in something that I'm not really expecting much performance out. And that way you can put front brakes on it, lock the brakes up, and do roasty toasties. Get some burnouts going. I think that would be cool. So I got to do some research. We're looking at gas tank, ESC to start it for the starter motor, OS Type F glow plug, motor mount, clutch bell, shoes, pinion bearings, transmission, air filter, gas line, solid rear axle, so full metal, 1 to 10 scale solid rear axle. Looking at around probably a Tamiya semi-truck, front end. So yeah, I mean it's going to be $1,000 when everything's said and done. But it's something I want to build, something I've been wanting to do. And throughout the time of working and hopefully before this time next year, I'll be starting her up. And I will show you the progress along the way, which is, that's a biggie. I want you guys to know the mistakes I made, the ins, the outs, all the way until the final process. Alright, you guys. Here she is in all her glory. Got the fans mounted up and torqued down. Of course, the crank and the cam are slotted to stay on the same timing. Single cam. Starter motor, the exhaust shooting out. Flywheel. And then it's on a one-way bearing. The starter is. Single cam. I do have the top off. Tiny gasket. I'm not too fond of this red lube. I'm going to do some research. I'm going to try to run Lucas. I'm a firm believer in Lucas. That red stuff is, it might do the job, but do a little bit of research. There's that single cam working against the lifters. Seems like they got a lot of the lube on the top for it to get warm and melt down slowly. It's probably why it's so thick. That would be my guess. There's nothing spraying oil up here that I can see. See 2 bolts and then 4 bolt holes. So it's not getting much lube up here. Maybe that's why it's so thick. So when the motor's hot, some melts down and covers the parts. Still putting Lucas on it though. I will have a motor that's powered by Lucas. And then once I get a little more informed on how to bolt this up and, you know, hook it up to an RC car, I'll get two of them. I'll run one with Lucas and run with stock gear grease, gear lube, and see which engine has more wear and tear. So anyway, look out for this. If you're wanting to follow me on the build, definitely consider subscribing. There's going to be more to come. I'll do an update every time parts come in, and I have a better idea on what I'm going to build. So thank you very much for watching, and much more to come.